This is the Momentum Zone Pro software suite that automatically finds dozens of daily momentum opportunities in your favorite future market on any time frame to make quicker, bigger profits from momentum opportunities. What you see here on this ES chart are three tool suites applied, as well as the bonus tool. The first is the Momentum Reversal Zones tool suite that finds momentum reversal zones to take advantage of momentum reversal moves in real time. The next tool suite you see here is the Momentum Continuation tool suite that helps you taking advantage of momentum continuation moves. That's basically like, trading the sweet spot of a strong momentum move where you try to enter into an established intraday momentum move in the move direction, which then just pauses for a bit and gives you fantastic low risk entries. Next, you see the momentum scalping zones that we use to do quick scalping trades in any market environment. You can use this also like just as a fantastic standalone scalping tool, but it's even more powerful when you use it in conjunction with the bigger picture momentum zones applied to the chart too. So you have a reference point of the current momentum moves, which you then scalp in those directions. That gives you an extra edge with this tool suite. Last but not least, you see the bonus tool. That is the dynamic risk reward calculator, which helps you to make educated decisions on risk management. Really at a glance, you can very quickly calculate risk reward ratios, profit targets, stops, and whatnot to have this information at your fingertips in real time while you're trading. I'm going to show you the entire Momentum Zone Pro software suite here in action in a second. But first, let me show you the 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 one-stop command center we call Smart Bar. With one click, you can open any of the three tool suites or the bonus tool, and you can customize all aspects of it without the need to open the settings menu or go into the settings menu or even leave the chart. Just click here. You can turn off and on zones. You can change the calculation methods right from the chart. And all of that, is built in a way that you can have all information you need on hand, but don't clutter your chart full with stuff you don't need. If you, for instance, will want to backtest, your trading method and the steps. Okay, let's take a look at some trades. I have a ES 5-minute chart open, but this will work on any futures instrument in any time frame. We're looking for momentum reversal zones. I'll just play the market here, and you see we got a long momentum reversal zone plotting down here, and we're looking to buy the upper edge of this zone for a reversal trade. We have a pretty handy tool or amazing tool, which is called the dynamic risk reward calculator, which gives us some insights and very quick insights and our risk reward calculations, which is always like key with any sort of trading, that we have the risk reward in our favor. You can just choose the tool from the chart here. You see in the drop-down menu there are a couple of options by default, and you can customize it completely to your liking. By default, we have it set up that it plots that we always want to risk just the half of what our potential reward is, just to give us a very good idea if it's a quick good idea from a risk reward perspective. And the number of contracts is set by default to 1, but you can choose any number of contracts you like so that you can actually customize to your position size. Okay, so I will just click here. You see I get the pan, and then I can just draw this on the chart. Okay, so the what you see, the blue line is our long entry line. You can do that for the short for the short side too. The long entry line I will basically put at the edge of the box, which is maybe one tick below, which is our entry, our potential entry we want to see. The red one here is our stop, our risk, and we'll basically just put it like below the box. For a target, we don't have a lot of reference points here for a target. We see a consolidation area right here. So I would suggest we'll put our target basically at the lower end of the of this consolidation area, just to play it safe. And if the trade is working out, we can then always move the target after we move the position out of the risk. So this setup is basically what we're looking at here. You can keep this tool on the chart, or you can just delete it, off the chart if it distracts you. But now you could basically put your orders in and are very prepared, for the trade even before the trade happens. It's very important that we're not acting just, in the heat and the battle of things, but we're really planning this stuff out as good as we can to, have control about what we're doing. Okay. Let me play the market further here. And here it goes. So the market, comes to our levels. We get long into position at 28, 29, as we planned. We put our stop here and our profit target here, and we move further. And here we hit our profit target. We could even make this line a little longer, and then you would see it just like from this example standpoint. So there was a very fantastic quick trade. We took next to no heat on, and it was good for 20 points, and like that's $1,000. Okay, so what you can do is obviously you can after we don't need this anymore, you just delete it from your chart. Okay, this is the overview of this period. We got a couple of more trades here. On the chart. The first one we saw here was a $1,000 winner. The second one was a winner too. We grabbed about $500 out of the market. The third trade was a scratch trade. We could have made some money on it, but yeah, realistically, just a couple of trades ticks, so we basically scratch it. Then we had two more entries in the long direction. One was good for another $650. One was good for another $1,300. And at the very end here, we had a fantastic quick short opportunity, which was also good for another about $450. So all in all, 6 trade, one scratch, 1-0, and 5 winners for a total profit of XYZ in this time frame here. Okay, let's take a look at the momentum continuation zones. I have the momentum continuation zones turned on, and just start the market here. And we see we get a short momentum continuation zone here. It's because we'll heading down. The momentum is down on this leg here, and to how we want to trade this is like we want to trade or short the market into this short-term momentum direction. That means we will want to sell the far edge, the low of the box. We'll can put our sell order in here. Okay, so same as was the tool before, we can use the risk reward calculator to get us a very good estimate on where where our risk and reward shall be. We'll just draw this and move it over here. So our entry would be at the blue line here, and our stop would be the red line here. And for the target, like the far edge of the box, and the target is somewhere probably, here's a consolidation area, probably somewhere. We'll probably put it somewhere in the direction of here, at least in the interim, where we say we want to see the market heading lower into this lows here. Okay, because we'll play the game that the momentum will continue to head down. Okay, so this setup would be a fantastic short opportunity. $290 risk was one trade, and a potential to make $727. So let's play the market here. And we got to our profit target right here. We cashed in the $725, and we see that we could have even, have a bigger profit target. Okay, so to recap this session, we had 5 trade opportunities here. We took 4 trades, 3 winners, 1 loser, and the 5th trade opportunity was invalidated, so we didn't end up taking that trade. All in all, we made about $700 on the first trade, 300 on the second one. Then we had the scratch. Then we had an invalidated trade, and then we had another winner of $230 right here for a total gain of $1,230 for this session. Fantastic session here in the Nasdaq. Last but not least, let's take a look at the momentum scalping zones. I've applied the momentum scalping zones here on an ES chart 500 tick. You can use them on any time frame, but we'll like to use small time frames because we'll obviously scalping. So anything between 1 and 5 minutes, and the tick range volume charts are great to really find some fantastic scalping opportunities. The purpose of this tool is is to have or to find trades or trading edge at times where the market really is not running in momentum bursts or in momentum moves, right? Because there are and often the case that the market is just ranging in a range. Doesn't mean that there's no momentum at all, but at that times it's difficult to really find good trade opportunities. To have all that covered, we created the momentum scalping zones that gives us the ability in this times we not find too many other trades in the momentum regard to do a lot of quick scalp trades, right? Well, just looking at the chart, you see the momentum scalping zones applied here. The orange zones are zones where we scalp to the short side. The green ones are where we bought to the upside, and so this tool can show historical trades like now, or you can just turn them off and on for real-time trades, and turn off the entire historical plot to not clutter full your chart, and you just go after the opportunities that come with that. Okay, so when we turn them on back on, you will see we get between 15 and 20 trade opportunities here just in this one session alone. So this will keep you definitely busy. bad word, to find those trades. And we could tell a little bit about, like, out of these opportunities there was, like, XYZ winners, XYZ losers, and at the end of the day we made whatever 20 trades and made $600 scalping or something like that. Okay.